How y'all doing? My name is Patrick Robles. I'm 15 years old and I'm a sophomore at Sunnyside High School. Blue Devils. Before I start, there's a few politicians who'd like to speak first before me.
I'm here to fill in for Patrick.
Who was that? Who was that? Can anybody guess who that was? That was Obama.
Patrick couldn't make it tonight.
But first, we're gonna build the walls, bitch.
Yeah, baby.
I think Bill Clinton wanted to make a visit.
I'm here to visit the blues and show my support for my sexual relations with Larry.
But overall, I'm humbled and honored to be speaking in front of you all this evening. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, and the right to vote was only restricted to property owners, whom of which were white males over the age of 21. In 1848, citizenship was granted to all Mexicans living in territories like Arizona and New Mexico, but they were still not given the privilege to vote. By 1870, the 15th Amendment was passed stating the government cannot deny someone the right to vote based on their race. Still, there were systems denying people that privilege. Now let's fast forward a little bit to 1965, 51 years ago. It was just 51 years ago where voting rights were declared civil rights. Everyone, no matter their race or gender, gained the right to vote once and for all. Now back to 2016. This year is a very important year. This year we will be electing our next president, as well as candidates from the state legislature to House of Representatives and in the Senate. There are many issues such as abortion rights, healthcare, immigration, the Second Amendment, and trade that will be decided in this next election with a vote, your vote. The candidates you elect will make or will appoint people to make a decision on those issues. Voting is defined in the dictionary as an expression or opinion of preference. This is a concept well known by all Americans, and despite having this right and privilege, by the age of 18, there are still many Americans who refuse to vote or don't have an easy access to the polls. And it is time we change that. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, Green or Libertarian or Independent, we should all have an easy access to voting. We should all make sure as one people that everyone is getting their voice heard, and that is with a vote. We the people are capable of changing the course of our history, and that is with the vote. We have two main candidates with two very different plans on handling the issues that affect us. When you see that candidate that you don't like on TV or in the newspaper, don't call them names or change the channel. Vote. Don't crumble that paper. Vote. As a 15-year-old young man from the south side of Tucson, Arizona, I've experienced the vibe when the adults around me do not vote in local elections. We see teachers not getting the pay they deserve, or we see schools not getting the funding that they need, and we see roads full of potholes. We, the people, are given that privilege to vote. So let's take that for granted and vote for those propositions. Let's pass that override and elect our city council members. Let's have a say in the school board, vote for our Congress members and senators, and elect our next president. Do your neighbor a favor and do the country a favor, and vote. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
All right.
Thank you, Bertha, for hosting this night, and Chacho for making the best hot dogs in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah.